mother is a woman, the father is a man, and leave our kids alone. Full stop, end of discussion. As for myself, you should know that I am an old-fashioned freedom fighter. I am also the longest-serving prime minister in Europe, the only anti-migration political leader on our continent, a father of 5 and grandfather to 5 grandchildren, a leader of a country that is under the siege of progressive liberals day by day. I think you managed to confuse a lot of people by inviting me. For example, the leftist media. I can already see tomorrow's headlines. Far-right, European racist and anti-Semite strongman, the Trojan horse of Putin, holds speech at conservative conference. I'm here to tell you that we should unite our forces, because we Hungarians know how to defeat the enemies of freedom on the political battlefield. Since 2010, we keep winning, winning, and winning. Last time, with the endorsement of Donald Trump, which we are grateful for. So much winning that we are just scratching our heads. You know, winning has become our daily habit. The key to our success story is that when we fight, we give at least 100%. We tell the truth and represent the truth, even if half the world attacks us for it. If you believe in God, you also believe that we humans were created in God's image. Therefore, we have to be brave enough to address even the most sensitive questions: migration, gender, and the clash of civilizations. Don't worry, a Christian politician cannot be racist. So we should never hesitate to heavily challenge our opponents on these issues. Be sure Christian values protect us from going too far. Moreover, we know that at the end of our lives, the moment will come when all our actions will be judged. So you can't do anything, you have limits. As Clint Eastwood said, a man has got to know his limitations. But unfortunately, the left in politics does not know any limitations. Consider, for example, George Soros, as you call him here. In Hungary, we call him Gyuri Bácsi, which means Uncle Georgie. The wealthiest and one of the most talented Hungarians on earth. Just a hint, be careful with talented Hungarians. I know George Soros very well. He is my opponent. He believes in none of the things that we do. Ladies and gentlemen, we were the first ones in Europe who said no to illegal migration and stopped the invasion of illegal migrants. As Tucker Carlson said when he visited us, quote, "It's not a high-tech wall, but guarded by people who love their country. And the border protection system works." Let's move on family policy, which is the heart of our politics. Progressives claim all over the world that families should not be protected. In Europe, they say there is no such thing as family, because love is love and family is family. If you cannot define family, nothing is a family. If traditional families are gone, there is nothing that can save the West from going under. In the last 10 years, ladies and gentlemen, in the last 10 years, the number of marriages has doubled and the number of abortions has halved in Hungary. It's not a bad start. Another factor of our success is that my government is devoted to law and order without compromise. We decided we don't need more genders, we need more rangers. Less drag queens and more Chuck Norris. We believe there is no freedom without order. If there is no order, you get chaos. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, we need to talk about the war. The war. Ukraine is our neighbor. We are in full solidarity with them. The attack of Russia against Ukraine has forced close to 1 million refugees to Hungary so far. Without American-Russian talks, there will never be peace in Ukraine. More and more people will die and suffer, and our economies will come to the brink of collapse. I cannot tell you what to do. It's your sovereign decision. I can, however, tell you one thing. Only strong leaders are able to make peace. The world looks to you for the future. And the future of the West is in grave doubt. We in the West have not faced a crisis like this for a long time. So we must take up the fight. Victory will never be found by taking the path of least resistance. We must take back the institutions in Washington and in Brussels. We must find friends and allies in one another. We must coordinate the movement of our troops because we face the same challenge. You have midterm elections this year, then presidential and congressional elections in 2024. And we will have election in the European Parliament same year. These two locations will define the two fronts in the battle being fought for Western civilization. Today we hold neither of them, yet we need both. You have 2 years to get ready. I have to tell, it won't be easy, but don't be afraid. Just believe in Saint John Paul's, the Polish Pope's teaching. There is no enemy that Christ has not already defeated. So let's go out and do it. God bless Texas. God bless our friendship. Good luck and goodbye.